And he has a bigger role in this offense with Marcus Burton sidelined since early December. That's Notre Dame's best player.
Anish Igitolu is going to spend the bulk of his time right at that ACC. They don't have anybody that can space it out from the field, but if this guy gets going, Brady Kaler, a talented freshman from Indianapolis.
5 to shoot. That's Washington with Bush in the house. Averaging almost 16 a game in conference. Igitolu, and that's going to be a problem for Notre Dame.
Roll action coming for Boopie Miller, coming off on the weak side. The help needs to come further over. Cole Serta trying to get out to the corner because he'll beat you that way. So this offense, a well-oiled machine for SMU, but these things can't happen. You got to keep them out of transition.
5-ball turnover. Miller camps behind the arc and knocks down the 3. Offensive rebound, Kaler. Kaler from 18. Brady Kaler, the freshman, 6'10".
Is Micah Shrewsbury, so there's some familiarity there before he came to campus, but you see the 6'10" frame with a 7'2" wingspan. A lot to like, but you better get out to a shooter. But I feel like it needs to be talked about because of the importance that the NCAA places on it. But it's a fluctuating scale. You feel like you have to continue to remind people that what it is today is not necessarily what it's going to be at the end of the season. Igitolu, every bit of 7'2", and Jalen Haralson on his way as well. But now this tempo is getting going, and there's a certain amount of freedom that comes with that, but also a lot of responsibility. Sir Muhammad takes a tough shot.
Yeah, Sir Muhammad is someone this team feels can score, he can create for others. The pieces were made to fit around Burton. You take him out of the equation, the whole thing almost implodes. Miller, count it, +1. Toombs with a size advantage. This skip pass picked off by Muhammad. Sir Muhammad, the son of longtime NBA player Nazi Muhammad. Shrewsbury hits the 3. He had 5 of those and 21 points.
We got to get the right coaches involved after. So now you look at some of these new hires, Jay Lucas. You look at some like John Shire having success. Andy Enfield going to SMU. He was late to the game, right? But he has all these natural physical tools, especially as a defensive player. He's a guy that's going to continue improving in his time in Dallas, and you can see the offensive strides he's starting to make. That guy can do that.
Serta finds Imes on the back door. Notre Dame winning 2. Timeout, Andy Enfield.
Who can really play. He's got positional size. Still getting comfortable. Terrific pass by Igitolu.
That's Boopie Miller, his second 3. He's got 9.
That's a great point. And really just walling off the ball. SMU likes to switch 1 through 4, and it's been hurting Notre Dame.
Meanwhile, Pierre, born scorer, Conference USA Player of the Year and scoring champ last year. Haralson finding Tout. Over Igitolu, and the tip-in is there. Igitolu backing down Tout. Now the kick out 3, and it's Boopie again.
I think the big thing with Haralson is he's forced to move up a position and play the point. Nice setup.
Shrewsbury off the screen.
Man, that's just really good footwork.
Shot clock again, down to 5. Shrewsbury over to Serta with 3. And a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for the Leprechaun.
That's a
long 3. Serta with the answer. And Notre Dame going punch for punch with SMU in this opening half.
Very balanced offense. Nobody averages more than 13 a game. It's kind of the antithesis of what SMU is. Terrific positionally, the best defensive team in the conference in terms of defensive efficiency metrics, and they share the basketball.
Haralson going at Sam Walters, who hit the last 3 for SMU.
Of 6 from the field, but just continuing to attack. He pulls up, he re-engages, and he's so strong physically.
Here's Serta, picked up by Holmes. 10 to shoot. Kaler off balance, swatted by Holmes.
Those things get even better with time.
Haralson looking for help. Almost a 5-second violation, and Kaler, uncontested, beats the shot clock.
And that's a killer. Guard this perfect. Look at Shrewsbury coming off the stagger. Quick switch with Yigatolu, and then you lose sight of where the ball's at. Corey Washington turns his head. Brady Kaler.
Serta, too much. Offensive rebound. Haralson, the putback by Tout. And now the hard part. Carson Tout to the free throw line. Serta puts it on the floor. Tout down low. Puts it in over Boopie Miller.
I think switching defense by Notre Dame has been tough for SMU to kind of find out.
On the court, but he is not at the moment for SMU. Would have tied the whole thing together. Shrewsbury with a three. That's his third triple.
Is elite.
Yigatolu, no. Follows. No. Third time's a charm. They say the postman rings twice. He rang more than twice that time.
The effort certainly helps. It also helps when you're 7-2, sure, but the Turkish big man.
Free throw no good. Yigatolu follows his miss. There's Washington. He knocks down the three. His third three. Yigatolu, he's going to have a mismatch here. No Jai. Tout on the bench. Went right at Sundrum.
Using his big, broad shoulders to see over the top, but Roger Ayers got to take care of. Have no fear, Anish. Roger's got it.
Pierre hits the corner three.
1,000%, and that's where Yigatolu has gotten some success for this team. And not only that, it helps with your offensive rebounding as well. I'll say this, Notre Dame's offense, when it's functioning well, there's a lot more space. And over the last couple of possessions, SMU's been diligent. You can really jump their physicality level.
Haralson, spin cycle blocked. Edwards, Pierre, catch, release. Edwards, down low to Toombs, batted out to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury off the dribble, good.
With only Toombs on the floor, put more shooting out there.
Haralson over Pierre.
Matchup zone. Look how extended out you get. You can find angles and open looks.
Pierre starting to feel it. 15 for Jaron Pierre.
I like this substitution by Andy Enfield. Get Boopie out of the game for about 30-ish seconds. Good play.
Steal by Edwards. Here's Pierre. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. B.J. Edwards gets one. Let's go around the world.
But as we said earlier, that was not supposed to be his role when the season began. Serta knocks down a three. Again, they have the makings of a pretty good foundation for next year. In the near term, it's a different outlook as Edwards knocks down a three. Serta with no room. Muhammad, no call. Over Toombs, beats the shot clock. He wanted a foul.
I mean, getting to the middle at the end of the shot clock. Little left knee / thigh to the face. It's a tough look.
Meanwhile,
Again, Sundra comes in, going a little 2-3. Communication's got to be great right now.
Toombs, the feathery touch. Yigatolu on the switch. Serta through the contact with a chance for a three-point play.
What an area SMU is located in.
Can't get a good fixer-upper around here. Miller up and under, flipping and reversing. 20 points for Boopie.
It's like a locomotive.
You can set it to music. Muhammad juggled the skip. Kaler has the three rattle in.
This game's not over. 8, but this is where SMU found some success. Throwing to the big guy. Oh, Kaler, nice
Kaler to Imes. All of a sudden, a two-possession game.
The post, that's a lot of size right there. not a lot of girth, but a lot of height, and those guys have length. And Kaler, I'm telling you, 6'10", handling it in an open floor, nice bounce pass, that's big time.
Amongst ACC teams, Edwards has had a tough night shooting, but he's done everything else. Toombs down low, going right at Sundra. The lead is 8. Clock winding down, Serta fades and banks. Deposit slip for the sophomore. Miller and Ugatolu. That's been a good combo tonight. Washington puts it on the floor, went right at Tout, who had the 4 fouls. Miller against Tout. Here comes Hines. Shrewsbury lets it fly and hits. 5 threes for Shrewsbury. Pierre. Too easy.
Just so good. In so many different ways. He can do it in isolation. He can do it as a catch and shoot guy. He can get downhill and finish. We've seen that.
Haralson with a chance for an and 1. 23 points for Jalen Haralson. 3 off a career high. Had an Elite 8 run in 2021. Shrewsbury blocked by O'Neal. Final ticks. Pierre dribbles out the front, and an alley-oop that doesn't count.